military muscle flexing against the Noriega regime and the man himself. With the Bush administration placing a $1 million reward on his head, Noriega has gone underground. He's believed to be somewhere in Panama. His national radio station has been broadcasting defiant statements all day long. American forces pounced on that transmission tower with rockets and explosives just after Noriega's voice was heard in this one-minute address. We don't know whether it was taped or live, but here it is.
To all Panamanians, this is General Manuel Antonio Noriega. We are in our combat trenches. Greetings. We are going to keep up the resistance. Congratulations to the Dignity Battalion. Congratulations to my companions in arms and the defense forces. Congratulations to the JAFO-PTY, Panamanian Dignity Defense Committees. Congratulations to the entire Panamanian people. We must resist and advance. Our rallying cry, we ask the world. We ask material aid from other countries. Every type of material, men, dignity, strength. We ask the world for this help today. Panama needs it. Our rallying cry is to overcome or die, not to step backwards, and to come forward the victors.
Throughout this day, the fighting was widespread. Where resistance reared up, United States officials say it was put down. In the streets, there was no law and no order. The casualties of war continue mounting. 15 American servicemen and 1 female American dependent were killed. In this fighting, 1 soldier is missing, and at this hour, 104 U.S. servicemen have been wounded. So far, 2 transport planes have flown back from Panama carrying wounded soldiers. They are arriving at Kelly Air Force Base in San Antonio for transfer to 2 military hospitals. Their wounds range from gunshots to shrapnel. Doctors and nurses are frantically working on these men at this hour. One of the dead, American serviceman Ivan Perez. With his parents standing by, his sister spoke to reporters.
He was a very good son. He would be thinking about us. It could be the Father's Day, birthdays, Christmas, holidays, whatever. It's like, I guess we were always in his mind. My mom says he always called every week. Like I said, he would sneak out just to call us. Like, I can't talk much at 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Anytime he would just sneak out and call us. So.
When was the last time you heard from him?
Monday. Monday at 11 o'clock, he called and, saying that he was okay.
And on the Panamanian side, a Panama City hospital administrator reports that more than 100 Panamanians have been killed and more than 1,000 wounded. On the telephone now, American businessman Jack Belshad in Panama City. Mr. Belshad, what can you tell us about what you can see and hear?
Well, right now, there is not so much going on. Just a few minutes ago, there was heavy bombing. We don't know. I can't see from which side of the city it came from. But, and there is, right after it, there was some machine guns fighting. And I can see for me right now a few reconnaissance planes that's flying over the city. And a couple helicopters, we can hear them. And right here in the airport, inside the city, I think there is some fighting. I'm not sure though. There is some bombing, but not so much anymore. And there is still people looting the stores right down the street here. And it's 11 o'clock and people are still in the street looting the stores, whatever left there. And they've been doing it all day long. I mean, there is not even one store left complete. All of them are empty of merchandise. There's nothing left in all the stores. In all Panama City, the entire city has been looted. And there is no order, nothing. There is no police or anything like that in the city.
Now, when you say that there is fighting or action near the airport, you're at the airport that is south of the U.S. Embassy, are you? main boulevard?
I see from afar, but I can't tell if there is anything going on right on the boulevard. I can see it from far, but I can't tell if there is anything going on there. There was earlier some, that's where the radio station was, the government radio station.
Correct.
And it's not on the air anymore.
Okay, Jack Belshad, an American businessman.
The general speaking.
Mr. Belshad, thank you for joining us with that update. He reports heavy bombing, machine gun fire had been heard earlier. He also reports recon planes, reconnaissance planes, are in the skies tonight over Panama City, as well as some helicopters. He says there's no order in the streets, there's looting, and according to him, the stores have been looted. At the White House, the long night and long day is now another long night, and the watching and waiting goes on. Let's check in with CNN's Gene Randall. Gene?
Bernie, the president, of course, has been constantly in touch with the situation in Panama throughout this day. Much of his official calendar was canceled accordingly. Tonight, he spent a short time at a Christmas reception here at the White House, then retired to the residence. We were told it would be an early night. The president didn't get very much sleep last night, of course. But we were told he fully expected to be awakened if there was any kind of dramatic news out of Panama tonight. In the meantime, Mr. Bush is said to be pleased with what the White House is calling the precision and smoothness of the U.S. military operation in Panama, though clearly and understandably, Mr. Bush is concerned and saddened about the casualties. As far as the immediate future is concerned, no plans yet to undo the president's scheduled trip to Texas and Alabama set for next week. That is a hunting and fishing trip, but clearly that will depend on the next few days in Panama. Bernie.
And his schedule for tomorrow, the next day, appearances mean a lot to a president who is handling a crisis. Might there be a revision in that, Gene?
There might well be, Bernie. We don't know yet. Certainly he'll stay close to the situation. That will be his #1 priority, as it was during this day. In the meantime, as we all know, it's a real waiting game at the White House. Much of what the president has been saying has been based on reports from Panama, reports which indicate most of the military objectives have been taken, objectives set in the pre-mission plan. But one key element that is missing to this point is the arrest of General Noriega.
Gene Randall reporting live from the White House. Thank you. Coming up, reaction to the president's decision to strike, and two Latin America watchers debate the issue.